wind outside is freaking crazy right now. I am currently still in Calgary right now. All of my stuff has come in and I was about to get started on it in a parking lot over here, and I was not looking forward to it, honestly. There's a lot of work. The whole front end needs to be done. Like, it's probably a couple day project, and well, if I had to, I definitely could do it. It's not a hard job, it's just tedious and takes some time. So I had a friend offer up his shop to work on the truck. I think I'm gonna take him up on that offer and we're gonna head north. Where we're going, there's a lot more snow, that's for sure. So back into that. But there's also a dry shop to work in. So I'm very appreciative of that. It's been about a week in Calgary just waiting on stuff, and it's finally here. Let me show you guys what I got. Look at those. These are not small shocks. These are quite massive. Obviously, I don't want that box sitting in here for the next week, so yeah, we're gonna get these installed really quick. Steering components also came in, so that's in the basement right now. And then I got most of the stuff for the sway bar links. They seem to be kind of, I don't know. I'm hoping I don't have to order Carly's. I'm gonna do everything to not order Carly's because it's gonna cost me about $500 Canadian for the silliest little pieces of metal I've ever seen. And it does not make sense to pay that much for those. If I can make my own links and they work just fine, awesome. It's not a critical component, it's just links. So yeah. Perfection. So right now I'm just waiting for a video to upload, and then we're gonna figure out what we're doing. I think we should be able to get out of here around 10:30ish. It's gonna be a late start to the morning, but that's okay. We're just gonna have a chill, relaxed morning here and hang out in the Walmart parking lot for a bit. All right, grab the coffee, let's get going. Just got the video uploaded, so should be all good to go now. Oh wow, it's changed drastically out here. Literally like 2 hours ago, it was somewhat clear skies, and now it's a literal blizzard out here. Oh, this is crazy. Yeah, I can't believe how quickly this changed. It went from being a nice driving day to this might be a little interesting. So I met some subscribers yesterday, and they actually told me about a dump station over by Penhold that is pretty awesome, and that was super great to learn because I have never heard of any dump stations that were open in the winter along basically Highway 2 here, at least between Edmonton and Calgary. So this one over by Penhold, I'm hoping that this works out because I really need to dump. All right guys, let's let the fun start. These seagulls are not having a good time. I bet they're wishing they were down by the sea. Thank you, Walmart, for your hospitality. We have just arrived in the bustling little town of Penhold. There's the tavern. the pen holder. Oh wow, this place is new. That is cool. Laundromat and sandy dump. Oh, sweet. There was a part of me that was a little unsure if this was actually the car wash that they were talking about, but definitely looks like it. Oh, looks like someone's in there right now. We'll have to wait. All right, I went and talked to someone, and I guess that plow truck just got here, and he said probably another hour before the guy's done, so I'm just gonna go hop in the camper for a little bit while I wait. Because why not? Best part about having your home with you when you gotta wait, just go home. Okay, so we've been waiting here for like, I don't know, an hour now. He might be almost done, but I also know that in Red Deer there is a Fraserway RV dealer and they have a Bigfoot 9.4 there right now. And I kind of just want to go and look in one because I've never been in one before. So let's head over there and check that out. We'll come back here after. Yeah, I didn't realize it was only like 11 minutes away, so it's nothing to come back here after. Start on that. Voila. Now don't get it in your mind that I'm going out and I'm buying a Bigfoot or another camper or something. That is not what this is. This is 100% just, I've always wanted to see one of these. So the 9.4 is kind of cool because it's a little bit opposite to what my truck camper is. Rather than the dinette and the kitchen being up front next to the bed, this one is, everything's in the back. I'll show you guys when we get there. Okay. Oh yeah, that's it right here. It's kind of cool seeing these. Do you think it'll be unlocked? Wow, that basement's actually taller than I thought it would be. I could actually fit my snowboard in there. Oh yeah. Oh, and there's a step for right here. Oh wow. Close that up. It's a little windy. Well, there's some things I like about it and there's some things I don't. Yeah, here's the bathroom. Seems a bit darker, honestly. There are tank levels here. Another closet right here. Well, there's some drawers. The dinette seems quite a bit smaller than mine too. I'd say the seats feel like they're like 1.5 wide. Lots of room in these. Oh, and this is a microwave. There we go. It's kind of cool, the windows being kind of a 360 around here. That is pretty cool. Very big fridge. Is this 12? No, this is, yeah, this is a 3-way fridge. Really cool. AC unit. Bedroom area. Did I dare come up here? The 10.4 actually has a duct coming up here from the furnace. This one does not. But I do see that it does have a duct pointing right from there up here. So that wouldn't be too bad. As for the bed area, it's not bad at all. Plenty of room. I don't know. I actually think I like mine, the openness a little bit better. I don't mind this either. I could get used to this, but I also like my cupboards a little bit more. I don't know. I'm not much for this newer modern look. I definitely like the old wood a little bit better. Definitely lots of storage and stuff up here. Got another drawer right here, that's cool. Oh wow, another one right there too. Wow. Very big countertop here too, like really deep. Could definitely fit a coffee maker right there. I do like these newer stoves too. Nice glass top. I like that it's flush with the whole counter. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I will say this much, like Bigfoot knows how to do their ducks. There's one there. There's one there. And there's another one right here. And I believe that right there, yeah, that's your intake. You can even see the furnace in there. Yeah. So a really cool thing with the Bigfoots is they actually have a 30,000 BTU furnace on these. And with that 30,000 BTU furnace, you're not, like a small space like this, it's nothing for it. Like you stay warm, no matter what. And I think the real cool aspect about that is it'll heat this place up really fast. Seems like there's an adventurer right here too. I wonder if we can go look at that. But yeah, all in all, pretty nice camper. I will say the dinette does feel a little small though, but it would be fine. Especially for someone like me that's alone on the road. Also, I'd like to shout out that they have skylights in these. This is pretty cool. And if you don't like skylights, it does have a little blocker there too. That's cool. And this one has a slide. Wow. Dry bath. All that. Is that a duct? Oh, it is too. Nice. Dry bath in the bath, or a duct in the bathroom. How nice. Lots of room in those cabinets. Wow. Kind of wondering, what's the weight on this one? Where would that be for? Because it should be in one of the cabinets. Up here. Duct into the bed area. I like that. Oh wow, they really lock those down. Well, I don't like that. That was kind of a silly place to put that. So if you leave the door on the bathroom open, it just blocks that one. It's a little silly. I guess you could leave the bathroom closed all the time. That's an option too. So this is a 2022 Adventurer 910 dry bath. Just trying to see if I could find the weight. I think we might have to look outside for that. This like wraparound dinette is pretty cool too. I do like that. Very big dinette. I do have a feeling that it being a very big dinette and big camper, it's going to weigh a bit. 3,475 pounds. It's not bad though. It's pretty cool. And there's a smaller one here too. Oh wow. Oh. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. Yeah, there's a lot of room in here. This is a 65 RB OE. And I guess that's in Canadian, by the way, so do the conversion if you're in the US. Don't freak out yet. I feel like something's missing here. Am I wrong? No. They just set this up like this so you can shower. It's like a boot room. But yeah, there's even a hole right there for the drain. See that? Huh. Right here. Oh, you got some storage in the floor. That's cool. Sink and cooktop. Yeah. Wow. Weight to this one, 1,500 pounds. Oh, actual weight, 1925. So believe it or not, this one's 500 pounds lighter than what my camper is. But quite honestly, like, for a more minimal setup, this is not bad at all. Got your little refrigerator here. That's cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh. Nice. I still like the Bigfoot the best. That's a cool camper, actually. I like it. I just like the fiberglass ones, I think. Yeah, these are at Fraserway RV in Red Deer. Cool little detour. I don't know, like I've said before, like I have a hard time thinking of switching from any other camper other than the one I have right now. And I don't know, it even comes down to stuff like just the space I have in mine. I feel like it's really good in there. I have a lot of storage. I think oftentimes I've thought about like switching to a different camper, and it all comes down to the same thing. A newer like the last year version of like the 10-2000 I love, or a 10-2, but a 10-2 would require a way bigger truck, where like the 10-2000, it's still light enough, but it's bigger than a 9.6 Northern Light. So it's, I don't know, I really like it. When I was looking at truck campers and I looked at that Bigfoot 10.6, and I thought about getting one of those before I checked out this one, I'm actually really glad that I didn't, and I almost had some buyer's remorse with this one, thinking about the what if, but spending more time in one and like hanging out with my friends that had one, I liked theirs, but I still liked mine a bit better. And it's just the layout of mine I really liked. But I do think that Bigfoot 9.4 is a good camper too. I could definitely full-time in that thing. No problem. I'm just rambling, you guys. Honestly, just trying to kill time. I thought it'd be really cool to check out those campers and just see what they look like. This is kind of a truck camper channel, so it is cool to kind of look and see other campers and like, what if I would have just went for a Bigfoot 9.4? Or what if I would have gotten the Bigfoot 10.6? Or what if I would have gotten just a different Northern Light? Who knows? All the possibilities. I've been asked before what my dream truck camper rig would look like. I'm kind of in it right now. Maybe a little bit bigger of a truck, a crew cab. I really like my setup. I'm really content with this. Which is not something usual for me to say, because usually I'm always wondering, oh, what would another setup feel like? What would another setup, would there be something better than what I have? But I really like what I have right now. Now let's hope that this car wash is empty and we can just get that done and get back on the road. I kind of want to get up north before it's dark, so yeah, still have another 4-hour drive. All right, I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Voila, you guys, we are squeaky clean and tanks are empty, except water tank. Water tank is full. So this final section of the Cowboy Trail here is the bull riding segment. It is real rough. And I mean, it was rough back when I lived around this area. Like, this road's been bad for like the last 5 years. I am shocked they haven't done anything with it. Like, this is absolutely horrible. No worries, they fixed this part. Cheap and simple. They just put up a sign for 80 kilometers an hour. Just lower the speed limit, then the road's fine. Not really, but I will say this much. Those stable loads really made a difference over stuff like that though. Because you'll hit a lot of frost heaves and stuff that are just uneven with the road, and I used to like get thrown around so much and like really worry, but the truck handles it so good now. I'm really excited to see what those shocks are going to do, because those shocks should like greatly enhance that too. It should stop the truck from swaying a lot more. So I think it should be really interesting to see anyways. All right guys, we made it. I'm gonna go visit with a friend for a bit, and then we'll head over to the Walmart. Spend the night there, I guess. I didn't know of other spots, but the Walmart's really close to my gym. Good morning, guys. As you can see, I didn't get back to you the other night. I ended up going hang out with my friend for quite a while, and I just came over to the Walmart and basically conked out. Today we are going to go start working on the truck. There's going to be a lot of work to do today, so yeah, it should be pretty busy. But first thing I want to do is hit up the gym. Turn that off. That off, and that off. Half this parking lot is literally just a pile of snow. My drive to this gym from the Walmart is literally like less than 2 minutes. Like right there. Oh my jeez. It's a little busy. Wowzers. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. We're gonna head over to my buddy's shop, see what he's up to, see if he's got space for us right now. But yeah, he said he would have space for us this morning. He had some stuff to do, but yeah, all in all, really appreciative that he's given me a space to work on this stuff, because I did not want to do this in a parking lot. It's a bit more work than you'd want to do in a parking lot. It's possible, but it's not fun. Cool. Now the fun begins. That is the new steering. Voila. As you can see the dirt on my nose, this was a long day. I didn't film much. I'm gonna admit that. I thought I would film more, but quite honestly, started getting into it and I realized it was going to be an all-day event and I just needed to get it done because I have an appointment for an alignment tomorrow and need to make it for that. So yeah, super happy though. I got the shocks installed, which was a much bigger job than I really thought. I think we might need some light, but there they are around the rusty old springs. I cleaned up a bit, so my mind's not completely in chaos, but let me show you what all we did. First things first, under here, all the steering components, drag link and tie rods, all new. Went ahead and threw those in. The old ones had about 140,000 kilometers on them, and I could start noticing a little bit of play in them. So I thought it was time just to change them. Definitely the one on that side was the worst, but yeah, it is what it is. Now it's all fixed. One thing I did not get done was these right here. And these are my sway bar end links. That's the name. Basically with those, I thought they were 1/2 inch just by looking at them. I should have took them off and actually measured them because they're actually 5/8. The good news is I can get some. The bad news is I don't have any, so I'm gonna have to order them. I don't think there's anywhere in town that would actually sell those. I'll ask my buddy, he might actually know of somewhere, but yeah. The next thing we did was the shocks, of course, and that was actually quite a pain. We got them in. There's one right there. As you can see, they are very big. I have to actually show you guys this. So these rear ones that I had, I maybe had them on for a year. I knew they were cheaper. I just thought they might be a bit stiffer. I think I was wrong. So here's the front ones. They were just cheap rough countries because that's what I could afford at the time. They're actually not bad. They're still, it'll come up in about an hour. It's getting there, yeah. But the hilarious one is this one. Like, it's effortless. There's not much rebound on these. And the fact that I can just go ahead and do this and like close them. Hearing that? Quality. Yeah, so these were in the back. These are basically done. So that's probably why I was feeling so much bouncing in the back. I had my suspicions that they didn't last. The King shocks are gonna last a lot longer, I think. One thing is for sure, when we were putting those Kings in, you cannot compress them by hand. Like putting them on the floor and trying to push down on them, it's not happening. These are a very stiff shock, which is a good thing for all this weight. The truck is very heavy. I'm intrigued to see how these handle. I really am. It's gonna be fun taking it over there tomorrow and getting it aligned and then going for a drive after. That's gonna be really cool to see. And all in all, that's what we were up to. Got all that done. There was a lot of people in the shop and a lot of talking and a lot of just loud stuff going on. It's a shop. So I didn't record as much as you guys probably wanted me to, but yeah, I definitely felt like showing you guys what we did, what we got done. I'm just waiting on the alignment now, and then I'm actually going to visit some more friends, do a little bit more work for getting other videos edited, but then we gotta get back on the road and start filming some stuff. So I'm really excited for that. Where are we going? We are going west. I have decided that I am ready to go back into BC for a bit. It's just gonna be a short little detour into there and do a loop down and then end up coming back because come May I have to head over to my parents in Saskatchewan and we gotta switch seasons because that is what is coming. Changing of the seasons and experiencing the North. That is the grand plan. That is why I'm doing all this work to the truck, That's why my face is so dirty and y'all are laughing at me. I do want to say this too. Huge shout out to my friend Dustin. I am so grateful that he offered up his shop and was nice enough to let me come work on this here. And not to mention, he even gave me a hand with a bunch of stuff. And we like knocked this out relatively quick. What, I don't know. It could have took us all day, but, well, it kind of did take us all day, but we got it done like efficiently. And it probably would have took me at least a couple days to get all this stuff done. Not to mention, there's no way I would have got those shocks in without a jack, and there's no way I would have been able to do it in a parking lot. I needed things. So big thanks to Dustin. So if you're watching this, thank you. But all in all, guys, I know this one was kind of all over the place, and here's a little treat of something different, I guess. If you are craving the outdoors and seeing an adventure like that, don't worry, that's coming soon. It's been great, guys. It's been great hanging out with you, but I think I'm gonna end this one here. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to take you with me on the next one. Later.